Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 24. I'm Areta Odaya. Now, before we get to our top four at 4, first, a look at traffic and weather. We have 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis here with us this afternoon. Brian, it was raining last night, this morning, but it's not anymore.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of driving around here on my way to work today, and it was amazing to watch people kind of emerge from the shelter and kind of embrace the hours of sunshine that we have here this afternoon.
Yeah, you've got to.
Exactly. Let's
Bam.
savor it while it lasts.
Yep.
And as a result, traffic is pretty light right now. Let's take a look. Whoa, no problems to show you. It's a little bit of a backup if we go all the way. Emily, if we go all the way over here. Emily, can we do that? Oh, you already did it. I thought that this was some sort of like a computer-generated border. Anyway, there's a little bit of a backup westbound on the Pike near Sturbridge, but otherwise we're in good shape here on I-91 and the Pike, and obviously downtown, not much happening there today, so traffic is moving along fine. Let's take a look at temperatures. As the sun came out, the air warmed up. 75 Northampton, near 80 right now in Greenfield. We're still in the 60s, at least in a few towns in the Berkshires right now. 68 for you in Pittsfield. And here comes the clearing, so I'm expecting scattered clouds tonight and a dry day here tomorrow. Little warming trend through the middle of the week. We'll also fill you in on some chances for thunder and lightning with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Thanks, Brian. Now to a follow-up on breaking news we brought to you this morning. Crews worked to put out a house fire in Granby. This is what it looked like when our 22 News crews got there. The Granby Fire Department says crews dispatched to 55 South Street around 3:25 a.m. when they got a call from a next-door neighbor. Firefighters found the single-family home with fire visible from all sides, with 8 different departments being called in to help. There was a car in the driveway, but police were able to find the property owner and confirm no one was in the home at the time. So no injuries, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation. 3 people, including 2 from Western Massachusetts, arrested after a fight broke out at a youth basketball tournament in Berlin, Connecticut Saturday afternoon. Berlin police said officers responded to multiple 911 calls after a large disturbance on 4 Rod Road around 12:20. No injuries are being reported. Police charged 36-year-old Edward Dones of West Springfield and 32-year-old Miguel Cabrera of Springfield with second-degree breach of peace, along with a 3rd suspect from Connecticut. The South Hadley Police Department is investigating after an alleged vandalism and theft at Ledges Golf Course Friday night. The department received a report Saturday morning that damage had been caused to 2 greens on the course, including flagpoles. 2 course flags valued at $70 each were also reported stolen. Anyone with information is asked to contact the South Hadley Police. In the Middle East, a senior Iranian diplomat signaled today that Tehran is willing to put its nuclear program on the table, but only if Washington follows through on commitments outlined in a potential agreement. This comes after President Trump announced Sunday that a peace deal with Iran had been largely negotiated. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said the potential deal was subject to finalization between the U.S., Iran, and other countries in the region. Iran's president also said they are ready to, quote, reassure the world that we are not seeking nuclear weapons. Now, let's get another check of today's weather. Brian's still here.
Here I am.
Here you are. And
we're here.
What do we see?
You know what? Warming and drying here for at least the next couple of days. Let's take a look right now. Clouds and radar showing scattered clouds overhead. The sun has come out. Partly to mostly sunny up and down the valley here this afternoon. And our 22 News Storm Team Skycast will show scattered clouds this evening. 7 o'clock, a few scattered clouds. 9 o'clock, the same. Mostly clear for the most part this evening, and then a few clouds overnight. You can see here a little batch of clouds tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the morning will be in the 50s at 7 o'clock. Partly to mostly sunny. These clouds I expect will be fairly thin, but there will be some clouds around tomorrow. It's a dry day. High temperatures 82 to 86 ought to do it here for tomorrow. Even warmer on Wednesday, but that comes with a chance of some showers. We'll talk about that in greater detail on 22 News starting at 5.
All right, trending today, a giant 1,300-pound, 3.75 billion-year-old rock from space is on display in Spain. It's one of 50 at the Natural History Pavilion, part of the private collection of Spanish professional meteorite hunter Jos Vicente Casado. Casado claims to have discovered around 600 meteorites in his career, roughly 1% of those found worldwide. He says meteorites can teach us a lot about the formation of the solar system and the Earth itself. This Memorial Day weekend, a new permanent exhibit opened inside the Memory Hall Museum in Kansas City. Inside, the original bronze plates inscribed with the names of over 400 residents who sacrificed their lives are on display. Beneath them is a kiosk where you can find the story of each of the soldiers and a nurse who died. There is a scale model of the monument detailing the symbolism behind each element that we see today. Above it all, sweeping artwork of the history of the war that buried millions in battlefields and trenches across Europe, leaving a generation to pay their respects. Now, what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We continue our coverage tonight on all things Memorial Day. Coming up, a look into all the ceremonies held across the region and the meaning behind them. Plus, Governor Maura Healey and Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll gave their remarks at 2 Memorial Day ceremonies. We'll have their message on remembering those who made the ultimate sacrifice. And it's Lyme Disease Awareness Month. We'll hear from experts on ways children can protect themselves from the illness.
Here's that area that's backed up on the Mass Pike. This is in the Sturbridge area. You can see the I-90, I-84 merge here, and the Pike westbound has a slight slowdown. But otherwise, traffic is doing fine here up and down the valley. There we go back to our position here with the valley showing I-91, the Pike, and downtown. So we're in good shape. We will track weather for returning to work and school tomorrow, tonight on 22 News starting at 5.
There you have it. Thanks for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. Join Brian and I tonight starting at 5. And you can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.